A student in her second year at Mills College, Lauren Soldano seemed to be living a normal life. She was devoted to her academics and was indeed a very happy girl. But in October of 2008, Soldano's normal life was forever ruined by a series of bizarre, confusing events.
It was during midterms, and Lauren and I were going to her room to do some homework. And when I got inside her room, I saw that it was covered with crocodiles and other wildlife. So I said to Lauren, "What's going on?" And she wouldn't answer me. She ran out of the room. I didn't see her again for at least a few days.
What could Soldano have possibly been hiding? What could have made her react to the questions of concerned friends in such an extreme way? Soldano would continue to keep what was going on a secret for a while longer, but the wall covering was not the only red flag. She also began to speak with a thick Australian accent, among other uncharacteristic behaviors.
Lauren usually dressed in bright colors and wore tights and miniskirts all the time. But then she started wearing this khaki outfit every day. At first I thought she was doing it to be more butch, so she could get the dyke nod more often. But then I realized it was something else.
Crocs, khakis, and secrets. Soon the obsession became so consuming that Soldano was forced to confess. She told friends that she believed herself to be the reincarnation of the late beloved wildlife enthusiast Steve Irwin. By November, she had lost her job at the school newspaper, and many say her mind.
Side and trying to show them to all of us. She tried to use her 2 pages in the paper to write stories about crocodiles. She actually tried to change the name of the op-ed section to the crocodile section.
There seemed to be no answer for Soldano's bizarre behavior. Why Steve Irwin? Why now? The truth, when it finally surfaced, was deeply shocking.
I had heard that Lauren had been having some problems in her love life. I knew her girlfriend had broken up with her, but I had no idea why. When I found out, I was appalled.
Soldano had been having an online affair with Terry Irwin, the crocodile hunter's widow. They had met in a chat room for wildlife enthusiasts in mid-September. Terry Irwin also believed that Soldano somehow was Steve. It seemed that Steve and Terry were planning a reunion very soon.
I told her, don't go through with it. I told her it was a bad idea, but she didn't listen.
Despite the counsel of friends, Soldano left for Australia shortly thereafter. However, by the spring of 2009, it had become clear that the romance with Terry Irwin had taken a dangerous turn.
Just aren't working out. It's just not the same anymore. I didn't know what to tell her.
Soldano continued to confide such details to friends. On the evening of May 6, 2009, however, she made a very different kind of phone call, reporting to 911 operators that the couple's pet chimpanzee had strangled Terry Irwin to death.
No, we didn't buy it from the beginning. She thought she had us bamboozled, but the chimp's alibi was solid. We'd picked him up earlier that night, at a bar brawl. So we basically knew that Soldano, or Steve, as she insisted on being called, was our perpetrator.
Had Soldano strangled Terry herself? Would she get away with it? Why had the romance, so powerful in former emails, ended in such tragedy?
What disagreement between them could have possibly made Soldano mad enough to kill?